So, welcome everyone. We're so glad to have you. This is, I think, week 7 of our remote yoga together. So, glad to have you if this is your 7th time or your first time joining in. Just an honor to be able to practice with you. So, first, we're just going to come to standing. You can bring your feet any distance apart that feels good, toes facing forward. We're going to do just a little bit of mindful movement before we settle in. So first, on your inhale, turn your palms to the sky, lift them just halfway to shoulder height. Exhale, palms turn down and lower. A few more just like that. Inhale, raise. And exhale, lower. This time, on your exhale, open your mouth, let out a nice big sigh. One more. And one more time, arms lift. This time on your exhale, press through the heels of your hands to stretch your arms nice and wide like a T. Hold here for a couple of breaths, maybe squeezing your shoulder blades together just a little bit to lift through your chest. And on your next exhale, round in, tops of the hands come together to touch. Inhale, arms open wide, shine your chest forward, gaze to the sky. Exhale, round in. A couple more at your own pace, moving with your breath. Just one more round. Take up maybe a little more space, reaching your fingertips even further apart, spreading them wide. Last inhale here. And hands come down by your sides. Clasp your hands behind your back. Stretch your fingers, your hands away from your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. Drop your chin down to your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. And roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe here. If there's any tension down your neck or shoulder, maybe just on your exhale, seeing if you can soften a little bit. And then other side. Back to center. On your inhale, gaze to the sky, mini back bend, squeeze your shoulders together. And then on your exhale, fold forward, keep your hands clasped. Rather than just letting your hands and your arms fall forward, stretch your hands away from your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. You can bend your knees as much as you need here. Relax your head, your whole upper body melting down. When you're ready, release your hands. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Take a couple breaths here. Notice maybe blood has rushed to the head. Let it come back. On your exhale, fold forward and then slowly bend your knees and roll to standing. Arms reach at the top. And palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes here. So take a moment to just notice your breath. Notice any sensations in your body today. And notice if you're feeling present and stable here, or maybe you're feeling a little wobbly or your mind is in a couple different places. judgment, just notice. And notice if any of those thoughts are being categorized as negative, and if they are, see if there's a positive side. If your thoughts are worries, remember that worry often means that you care about something. And if there really isn't a positive side that's coming to mind today, just know that I'm here with you, and so are a bunch of other yogis practicing around the country right now. So sometimes there's not a solution, but just knowing there's support out there for you. And also maybe making an intention to let go of any worries or thoughts for this next hour, and just be present so that whatever challenges you are facing right now, you can come back to later even stronger. One more breath here, just letting go of anything that doesn't serve you today. Alright, we have arrived. Welcome again. If you're just joining us, come to the front of your mat, feet hips width apart. Take a deep breath in as you reach the fingertips high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your right foot back, drop your knee. Untuck your toes, press into the top of your foot here to bring the weight out of the knee. Stay right here, you might already be getting a great stretch. Or if you'd like, press down into your front heel, reach the arms forward and up. Maybe sink down a little deeper into your hips. One more inhale, reach. Stretching through the side body here. And exhale, come on down. Twist, open to the left. Throughout this class, you can always make your own choice. You can modify something if it doesn't feel great for you, or if you want to move on, make things more challenging, and you have a way that you want to do that, go for it. One more inhale, grow nice and long. Exhale, come back to center. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Step forward just a bit to come to pyramid. Both legs working towards straight. Spine nice and long, and then round over. Relax your head, relax your neck. As you work your front leg towards straight, it's okay if you feel that little shake or that tremble. Even though we're here in stillness, it can still be an active pose if you're working towards lengthening through the leg. Keep relaxing your head. One more breath here. Reach your hands forward, plant them on the mat, and step back, downward dog. Lift your hips high to the sky, relax through your head and neck. On your next inhale, shift forward for plank pose. We'll just move back and forth. So on your exhale, downward dog, and inhale to plank. So keep going just like that, and I'll demo a version on your knees for those who aren't quite ready for that one today. So on your knees, though, coming all the way forward, so beyond just that all fours. And whichever version you're on, let's take a couple more rounds here. Building some heat and strength right from the start. Last round, maybe hold in downward in plank pose for an extra breath or two. And then shift back. down dog, and slowly walk to the front of your mat, forward fold. On your next inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Roll to standing. Arms reach overhead. And we'll go right into the other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, left foot steps back. Drop the back knee. Great place to stay if you'd like, or reach the arms forward and up. Reaching through the side body, maybe sinking your hips a little bit lower. One more breath. And exhale, lower back down, twist open to the right side. One more inhale as you grow long. Come on back to center. Tuck your back toes, lift your knees, step forward for pyramid. Once again, spine nice and long, and then round over. Just breathing here, maybe feeling that shake in the front leg. If your hands aren't on the floor, that's okay. You can also grab a chair and just rest your hands halfway, kind of like that. Whoop. Couple more breaths, hang in there. Plant your hands and step back for downward dog. Shift forward for plank. This time, drop down to your knees. Sit back for child's pose. So we're going to do that same flow this time through upward facing dog to child's pose. So shift forward. You can keep your knees down for this version. And then rounding back for child's. So we'll be here for about a minute. Just go back and forth at your own pace. Or if one of the poses is calling to you more than the other, you can stay and breathe. Everyone meet up in child's pose. Walk your hands forward and relax your forehead all the way down to the mat. Breathe into your backside body, filling your lungs with air from top to bottom. Up to kneeling. This one, some of you might like, some may not, so just try it out. Don't feel like you have to go all the way if you don't like it. So left hand comes behind you, right hand is going to sweep up and over as you lift your hips, and then come on back down and switch sides. So just going back and forth, lifting as high as feels good for you. Not sure if this one has a Sanskrit name, but the name used here in America often is rock star because it's kind of that rock star pose that people take in cheesy band photos. Come on back to center. Walk yourself forward to all fours, downward facing dog. And come to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Roll to standing. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. Right after Rockstar is a good time to give a nod to our musician for tonight and always, Matt. You might know him as Matt. Alright, bring the weight over to your right foot. Step your left foot back for Warrior One. And I see we have some comments I'm going to check just in case. Make sure everything sounds okay. Oh, great. Thank you again, Brett and Selena. Alright, Warrior One. Nice strong warrior. Front knees over your front heel, back leg straight and strong. Could be a small warrior or can wiggle that foot back for a bigger warrior. So first just finding that still pose. Palms press into each other. Shoulders relaxed. Stay here if you're enjoying the stillness, or reach for the sky, straighten your front leg. Strong through your core. Exhale, goddess. Bending your arms, bending your knee. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Go at your own pace here. On the inhale, belly button to the spine. On the exhale, let it all go. Last one, reach. Big exhale. Hands come to heart center. Pivot on your back foot. Bring the weight forward. We're going to transition to left knee raised. So step forward, maybe slide the foot, and then left knee lifts. Right hand comes to the outside of the leg. Maybe turn a little bit open to the left. And maybe that left hand can reach all the way back behind. Nice challenging balance right from the start to bring focus in. Come on back to center. Inhale. Lower that foot down. Weight comes to the left foot. Right foot steps back. Warrior One. Take your time settling in here. Stay right here in this still pose if you'd like. Or inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, goddess. Move at your own pace a few more times. Really stretching through the webbing of your fingers. One more time. Exhale, let it all go. Hands come to heart center. Bring the weight forward. Pivot on your back foot. Slide that foot on through and lift your right knee to 90 degrees. Take that same twist, other side. If you fall out, no worries. Just come right back in. And come back to center. Inhale. And gracefully lower, or as gracefully as you can today. Weight comes to the right foot, step back, Warrior One. On the other side. Right hand comes to your hip, left hand reaches straight up to the sky, and all the way over. Nice side stretch here. back to center. Pivot the back heel, dip your back knee, and we'll take that same side stretch. This is a great one for the hip flexors. It's helpful for runners or dancers. Come back to center. All right, a little challenge. We're gonna do that same knee lift, but this time seeing if we can go without sliding. So bring the weight forward. Just step that knee right to 90. And twist. So it's always good to fail at least one thing in every yoga class. Sends your brain this message that it's okay to try hard things, it's okay to fail, you can still bounce back. Come back to center. And lower. Alright, just one more side left. Weight into the left foot, step your right foot back. Warrior one. Left hand comes to the hip, right hand to the sky. And side bend, maybe just a little bit to the left. Or a little deeper if it feels good. Keep your core nice and strong. And come back to center. Pivot on your back heel, dip your knee. And one more time. Right arm reaches up and over. I've been doing some bar workouts this week, so I feel trembling in any of these strength poses. Come back to center. Hands come to prayer. Bring the weight forward. Step that right foot all the way through. Knee to 90. And twist. Back to center. Inhale. Leg lowers. Bring your toes together to get touch. Stand up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. And breathe. All right, flutter your eyes open. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. And exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step back for plank. Maybe take a moment to rock forward and back a little bit. Stay here if you want a little bit of a challenge. Do some toe lifts, so lifting your heels towards the ceiling. One foot at a time. All right, can we do 2 more each side? Last round. And lower all the way down to your belly. Right cheek to the mat and relax. Belly down is a great way to feel your own heartbeat, so just notice the rhythm of your own heart here. Come through to center and raise up for Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx, shoulders are over your elbows, hands are out in front, pressing down into the mat to bring your chest forward. Notice the inclination for the ears to creep down towards the shoulders and press down to rise up. This is a great back stretch for most of us. If you're looking for a little more today, bring your hands forward a bit, or you can keep them where they are really and lift all the way up for extended Sphinx. Lower back down. Coming down to the right cheek this time. Hands reach back by your sides. Relax. So in yoga, we try to move from complete strength to complete relaxation as quickly as we can. Helps our brain grow nimble and helps us in life be able to more quickly let go of anxiety when it's no longer serving us. Chin back to center. Squeeze your legs together, hands by your sides. On your inhale, press down into your hips. Lift everything off the mat. Using your whole backside body, breathe here. And on the inhale, we're gonna lift a little higher. Exhale, lengthen through the legs, lengthen through the arms. Inhale, lift even higher. And relax. Practicing right away, letting everything just go. Melt down into the floor. And breathe. Come back to center. You can try that same one, or if you'd like, bend your knees, reach for your ankles or your feet, and on your inhale, lift everything once again, as if your feet are trying to escape from your hands. Grow a little taller here. And relax this time. Spread your knees nice and wide. Sit back for child's pose. And if you want that rounded stretch in your back, you can also try knees together, child's pose. Hands reach back by your feet. Slowly roll yourself back to seated. We're going to come to standing. You can get there however you want, but if you'd like to try a little challenge, tuck your toes and then see if you can stand without using your hands here. Maybe first lifting your knees and then pressing all the way up. All right, and if that wasn't doable today, maybe something fun to work on. Let's just take a sway side to side, let it all go. I think we have a couple new people joining us tonight, or return visitors, maybe Michelle and Giselle. And good to have all my regular yogis here as well. Come back to center, shake it out. Let's see what's next. Some warrior twos. Okay, nice wide stance. Right toes face forward. Warrior two to the front of the mat. We've done a little bit of stretching and strengthening through the legs, so maybe seeing if you can go a little bit deeper tonight in this warrior two. Arms come up to parallel. Gaze over the front fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Breathe here. Right forearm comes to the thigh. Side angle. Stretching through your whole side body here. Use the strength of your core to come through center. Reverse. Come back through, straighten your front leg, toes face forward. And a forward fold. In this forward fold, walk your arms out in front of you a little bit further, and then all the way over to the left side. So keeping them a little further, almost like a mix between a side downward dog and a forward fold. And then make a big rainbow shape. Hands come over to the right side. One more time. Rainbow all the way to the left. And back to the right. Come to center. Hands come to the hips, and with a strong flat back, all the way to standing. Warrior 2 to the other side. When you're ready, left forearm comes to the thigh, side angle, right arm reaches up and over, reaching from the outside edge of your right foot all the way up to your fingertips. And then notice the knee tends to straighten, 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 so bend it back down. And reverse. Right arm reaches high to the sky, gazing up into your palm. And come through center once more. Straighten both legs, toes face forward, deep breath. And relax those hands. Toes face the corners of your mat. Bend your knees nice and deeply, and then twist to the left. And to the right. Once more left. And to the right. Come to center and all the way up to standing. Heel, toe the feet together and shake it out. Let me check our time. Okay, great. All right. So I think we're actually going to come down to the mat. Bring your feet out in front of you. Little core challenge here. Hands come behind the legs. Lean it back. Stay here if that feels good. If you're already feeling a little shake in the core, or you can lift your shins up to parallel. Maybe bring your hands to your heart. And maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Wherever you are, as long as you're feeling that little tremor, you're doing it right. And come on back through, round over. Alright, just one more round. This is probably the hardest thing we'll do all class, so give it your all here. We're going to do a little twist. So you can either keep your feet down and just go left and right, or you can bring back that bicycle. Doesn't really have to look a certain way, just as long as your spine is nice and long. You're feeling that core work, and your neck is long. Okay, once more each side. And cross your legs. Right foot in front of left. And come forward any amount that feels good. Relax your head. Breathe into your backside body. Take a moment here to notice where your mind has gone. And if it's not here in this present moment, no worries, just bring it back. Take your time, slowly rolling back up. All right, We're gonna do the hardest, easy looking pose I know. So legs come out straight, flexing through your feet, sit up nice and tall. So you might just stay here, bring your hands by your sides, and work on lengthening through your spine. If you've got that down, arms come up behind the ears and all the way up to the sky. Great job. Just holding here is plenty. Inhale, grow a little taller, and exhale, come forward first with a flat back, and then rounding over. Reaching towards the feet, but no worries if the feet are a mile away today. Slowly roll back up. And again, arms reach. This time moving one movement, one breath. Exhaling forward. And slowly rolling back up. Last round. And roll back up. All right. Cross your legs opposite in front this time. Left shin comes in front. Sit up nice and tall. Reach your left hand back behind you. Right hand comes to the opposite knee and twist. So first, just land at that place of first resistance and breathe here. After a couple breaths, if you're ready, moving on. Twisting a little further, lengthening the whole time. So always going to that place of resistance, breathing, and then moving on. You don't always have to go as far as you can go just because you can go that far. Sometimes you feel a great stretch halfway. On your next exhale, unwind just halfway and breathe. Come to center, take a couple cat-cow breaths, rounding in and coming forward. And then as you're ready, as you're balanced, trying that same thing on the other side. First sitting up nice and tall, and then going a little bit deeper. Remember to sit up nice and tall. When you're ready, twist a little deeper. Exhaling to unwind halfway. And all the way. In center, walking your hands out to the sides, dropping your chin down to your chest. Roll right ear to right shoulder. Turn your palms forward and then rotate them back. And then maybe turning your nose to the floor and to the sky. And then take a moment to just play around with whatever variations of all that felt the best. And other side. Once again, maybe turning the palms forward and back. And turning the gaze down and up. Take your time here, a couple more breaths wherever feels best. And then rolling your chin back to center and rising up once more. Bring your hands to the tops of your legs and close your eyes. Just a couple more breaths here. Every breath an opportunity to come on back to the present moment. All right, take your time coming down all the way to the mat. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a timer, so now I know when class is over, and it's not over yet. Come all the way down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. I know you've all done a great job tonight, trying your best at those challenging standing poses, and so we're gonna have some nice, slow, deep stretching here at the end. Drop your feet down, cross right ankle over left thigh, and hug your leg in for figure 4. Tuck your chin, relax your shoulders, and breathe. If you have never tried it before, this one's really fun to do against a wall, where you can have your foot up against the wall and then slowly get closer and closer. It's a nice, fun way to make the stretch easier and harder all at once. We'll be here for about a minute, so continue to breathe and continue to pull your leg a little bit closer, working those biceps at the same time. Great job, everyone. Drop your left foot down, right foot high to the sky. Clasp your hands behind your leg. Stay here or straighten that left leg. Point and flex your toes. Bend your knee, your right knee, and cross it all the way over your body. Arms come out wide like a T, maybe using that left hand on the right knee to put a little weight on it. If you aren't quite at the floor, you could always put a pillow right under your knee. Head could be wherever you like. A few more breaths here, continuing to release, let go a little deeper. slowly, gently make your way back to center. Balance out your hips here and hug your right knee in. And then reach for the outside of your foot for a half happy baby here. So pressing your foot into your hand as you pull your foot back using the strength of your arm. So your knee can open up to the side here. Left leg is nice and straight. You can flex your foot, point it, whatever you like. Keep it active. And then we're gonna cross the right foot and leg one more time. You can do the same twist as before, or if you'd like, clasp the outside of your foot with your left hand and adjust however you need to begin to straighten that left leg. So it might look a little bit harder than it is, so maybe give it a try if you have this space in whatever place you're practicing. Your left leg can be bent, working towards straight, but it's the less important leg in this equation. So pressing through your right heel. Don't worry if your right leg's bent, just moving it towards straight. Couple breaths here. And slide on back to center. Balance out in the middle, give your knees a hug, and rock side to side. Other side. Drop your right foot down, cross left ankle over right thigh, hug it in, figure 4. You can have your eyes closed here, just breathe. Drop your right foot down, left leg to the sky. Hands clasped behind and straighten your right leg if you want that extra stretch. Point and flex. And then bend the left knee and cross it all the way over. You can adjust your hips however feels best to get that deep twist. Been so nice having you in my home each week. And if you think of it, send me a photo of your home and where you practice. It's been nice getting all those photos of you and your pets. You can send me an email or a text or social media. If you want to send me a letter, I'll give you my address. Come on, back to center. Balance out and hug left knee in. Reaching for the outside of that foot, hug your knee into your armpit. It can splay out a little to the side, pressing into your foot as your foot presses towards the sky. Half happy baby. You can come back to your twist, or if you'd like that more advanced version, crossing left leg over, clasping with your right hand and straightening the left leg. Making a big L with your body. Or I guess that's really a sideways T, maybe. slide your way back to center. Stretch your legs out long, stretch your arms overhead. Bend your knees, place them nice and wide on your mat. And then just drop your knees over to the left side and breathe. And over to the right side. Come back to center and take your time finding your final resting pose, Savasana. Any version, can add a layer, blanket, some socks, whatever you like. Wherever you are, right away, relaxing your entire body. From bones to skin, just relaxing. Soften through your hands and your feet. Soften through your jaw. Maybe feeling your chin tuck just slightly as your whole head and neck just relax. Your forehead and your eyebrows relaxing. Even your eyeballs relax. Allow your whole face to just be soft. Maybe feeling just the slightest beginning of a smile. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Your chest, relax. Let your belly relax, allowing air to move in and out. As if the universe is breathing you, there's no effort needed. Relax your whole back, upper, middle, and lower. Let your hips just be heavy. Your whole right leg relaxing. And whole left leg relaxing. Once again, your feet and your hands relax. Finally, your mind can just be still. Noticing any tension in your brain just beginning to dissolve. Clearing the way for more productive thoughts. Allow your entire body to move to an even deeper layer of relaxation. Allowing every cell, every fiber of your being just relax. Begin to invite a deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And turn your head left and right. See if you can keep this same peaceful, relaxed energy moving ever so slowly, ever so mindfully up to seated. Keep your eyes closed, and hands can come to heart center when you get there. Place your palms over your chest. Remember that you have healing hands. Let them send a ray of nourishment to every cell, every inch of your body. If there's anywhere still speaking to you tonight, anywhere you feel pain or discomfort, maybe just sending a little bit of love to that place right now. May you take this peacefulness, this joyfulness with you for the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. May this peacefulness be something you can share, you can give away freely, that never disappears but only multiplies. And finally, bring your hands to heart center. We'll take 3 breaths as a class. First, exhale all the air. Deep breath in. Hold at the top for just a beat before you open your mouth. Let out a sigh. This next breath, focus on filling your lungs all the way to the bottom. Deep breath. Hold for a beat and let it go. This breath, fill your whole backside body with air. Inhale. One more sip at the top. Hold and let it go. Alright, thank you so much. You are beautiful, amazing, wonderful humans, and it's such a pleasure to practice yoga with you. Namaste. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you this week. Reach out anytime, and otherwise I'll see you next Tuesday. Feel free to invite a friend or a family member. And then on Thursday, we have a special class next week, Thursday, May 14th. That's a benefit for living yoga. So if you'd like to join in on that, it'll be 5:30 Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern time. And wherever you are headed for the rest of this week, I wish you peace and happiness.